Good afternoon, everybody. Colin here with Techout, and today we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the iFLYTEK AINOTE Air. This is a writing tablet, a voice dictation tablet, reading all kinds of stuff on an e-ink display. So it's kind of like a Kindle almost, as you can read, ebooks and such on it, but it does a lot more. It has voice-to-text capabilities for, meetings and stuff like that. You can take notes, paper-like writing and handwriting to text, schedule managing, all kinds of stuff. Perfect for, students, somebody, business, all kinds of stuff you can do with this. So I want to thank iFLYTEK for sending this out and sponsoring the video. And we're going to go ahead and get this unboxed and take a look and see what it can do. So here are just some friendly reminders right here about the device, about when writing with it, just all kinds of just handling instructions right there. So that is the tablet itself. We'll go ahead and put that to the side for a second. Right here we do have our, looks like our paperwork, as well as a USB cable for charging. This does have a very, very long battery life. So you're not going to have to charge this every day. It is meant to give you, long-term use, and with that e-ink display, that's not an issue at all. It will last you for multiple days on a single charge. Right here we have our stylus, which does not require charging. Let's see. Get it out of the little thing here. So it's got this little here, it's got an eraser on the back here, so it's pressure sensitive, as that little yellow sticker tells you. Just stick that back in the box. So here's the pen. It does have a button on it, pen tip, all that kind of stuff. Feels pretty much weighted like a regular pen. So we're going to take that, we'll put that over here, and we have our tablet right here, which is wrapped in some plastic. And I believe, there's something on the screen here. And this also does have a camera on the back, which can be used for document scanning. So you can actually upload documents to this, which is really cool. So take that off. Press the power button here on the top. It says 3 seconds to power on. And there we go. It is starting up. Starting up, please wait. And this does run a version of Android actually, so it does have Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, all different kinds of stuff. Obviously with an e-ink display, you're not going to be watching videos or any kind of stuff like that, but it is very, very smart in what it can do. And it's got a paper-like screen on it, so when you're writing with the stylus, it feels like you're writing with paper, which we'll do a writing demonstration here in a second once it starts up. But it is starting up for the first time, so of course it's going to take a little bit longer here than normal. I don't believe these buttons will do anything right now. Yeah, they're not going to do anything right now while it's starting up. So we're going to let it start up, and I'm going to get it all booted up here and set up, and then we'll come back and do a demonstration. Alright, so I got everything set up here. We're connected to the Wi-Fi. Super simple setup process. Sets up just like your basic Android smartphone pretty much. One thing I did not know about this is it actually has a fingerprint sensor. So this is kind of the lock screen right here. It is powered, not powered off I guess, but sleep right now. And you can see you can do a little signature right here. So this is part of the setup process. You can sign in the box with the pin, and it'll add your signature to the lock screen right there, which is pretty cool. You can put the pin on the side here. It is magnetic. So if I go to wake it up here, you can see it will ask for your password. You can do a 4-digit pin, but it's also got fingerprint recognition on the top on the power button. So right there, and we're in. So we're gonna go through and look at the different features, kind of some of the basic stuff you can do with this. So first things first, up on the top here, if you tap up there, you have basically kind of like your shortcuts. Like if you've ever used an Android device before, this is where your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, your mirror cast, your airplane mode, screenshot, all that kind of stuff. You've got those little quick toggles right there, kind of like if you've ever used a Samsung phone before, you know, similar setup there. You've got your brightness control here for the backlight, so you can change between off, low, dark, that kind of stuff. You've got pin settings down here for the shape and the stroke of the pin. So if we go ahead, we'll do a note right here, and we'll just do a little test note. I think I was doing, there we go. And then if you want to erase, like I just messed that up, there we go, just flip it around like a regular pencil. And if you hold it, it does something else, but I'm not too sure what we were doing there. I don't have the best handwriting, but you can see it's very easy to write on. And you can erase it. Very, very responsive for an e-ink display. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I keep pushing the button. But yeah, it writes really nice. You can do dictation. So we'll go back to, I think we can do a, yeah, that's the Smart Pen. So you can do text to, you know, writing to text and stuff like that. So we'll do, let's see. Smart Pen area is too large. I think I'm writing it too big. I don't know what that means. Yeah, not too sure what that means, but Smart Pen area is too large. Handwritten area, okay. And I prefer just the regular, you know, handwritten stuff like that. That works really well. Yes, I want to erase. So that's the writing. If we go, let's see, if we go back home, which I don't know where the home, assuming it's probably one of these down here. Okay, there's the back button. We can delete that, so we're just going to delete that test note. Delete that test note right there. And then we can go to record right here. This is a test of the iFLYTEK AINOTE Air 2. So there you go, you can see right there. It transcribed it perfectly. If you guys can see that, transcribed it perfectly. And I think it also, is there a volume button? So not only does it do the text-to-speech, but it also records the speech, so you can play it back and follow along and that kind of stuff. So that is very, very cool. You can edit the text if it gets something wrong, or you know, something like that. You can edit that text and you know, make it say whatever you want. So there we go. That's very, very cool. Some of the other stuff we have here, that's the notes section. We also have scheduling, so calendar to do. Stuff like that. We've got a nice calendar right there. Reading, excuse me. You can do books and stuff like that. So it's got the user manual already on here. We can open that up. And you can see you can swipe between the pages and stuff like that. So right-handed swipes through pretty nicely. So that is that. And we can go back. And if you want to check out the settings, they are up here. So we can go into the settings. We've got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth. You can connect Bluetooth devices if you want to. Screencast, all this kind of stuff. You can hide or show the battery percentage. Like I said, pretty much Android settings almost, because this is running a version of Android. I don't know if it says. I think it's built on Android 11 from what I was seeing on their website, but 32 gigabytes of storage and 4 gigabytes of RAM. Like I said, big battery, so it will last you a few days of continued usage. Software updates down here, we're already up to date and everything like that, so don't have to worry about that. You've got all the different apps that are running here, so you can close your apps. You can close everything out if you want to. If there's something you're done with or whatever you want to close it, you can do so there. I don't know what this button does on the bottom. I'm assuming one of these is the camera. So you can summarize the meeting right there. There is a photo button right there. So there's the camera right there. So you can add a photo. We'll see what that looks like here. It's kind of weird to see a camera on an e-ink display, but let me see. I'll just take a picture of. We'll take a picture of the little thing here. So it's a clear background, or it's a clear sheet, so it might not be as easy as or as good as, a piece of paper or something like that, an actual document. So you can add that in there. So you can add like documents and that kind of stuff. If you want to, save a meeting note or something like that, you can do all that kind of stuff right there, and attach that to your recording or your note, whatever you want to attach it to. So that is the iFLYTEK AI Air Note 2. So if you're somebody who's traveling a lot, business, that kind of stuff, you need something to jot your notes down, keep your meeting notes, keep your school notes, take notes in class, something like that, and you want to do it all digitally, this is a great tool for that. You can record and write down stuff at the same time. So very, very nifty little piece of technology here that will, the battery life will last you. Everything is super, super easy to use. And you can throw it in your bag. They also make cases for it. You can get extra pen tips, all that kind of stuff from them. So if you want to use this as like, an on-the-go tablet, you can throw it in a little folio case and have that ready to go. So very nice, super thin. Looks like we have something on the bottom here, probably for a cover or some kind of accessory. USB-C is on the top there for charging. And then, of course, that e-ink display right there. I am Colin with Techout. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And as always, have a great day.